Okay, this is an area here where I have found some in the past. I haven't dug this a whole lot here recently, so hopefully we'll find a few under here. Here's a piece of concrete rock. Sometimes you find one of them. There's one right there. Now he's a big one, and he's moving kind of fast. We might lose him, but there's another big one over right beside it there. See there? That's a very nice one there. And sometimes they're hard to catch. You have to be careful how you handle them though, because if you're too rough with them, they will break in two. There he goes in the worm box. Let's see if we can find that and get a little dirt here, put in there with him. Find that in I saw in here. Sometimes you have to dig down a little bit. The one I said that got away, that might have been him that I found there, because sometimes they'll move pretty fast. If the dirt's real soft and you expose them to the elements, they'll come crawling out. Find them a hole to go down deep and you'll lose them. So you got to be quick. Looks like we've got them all of them out of that area. Put that rock back right there for next time. Kind of cover this back in. Let's move on up here. Here's an area where I found some in the past too, right in here. There's a big one right there, see him? See how big they get? Get up here, we can get a good picture of it. Yeah, good look at it. And that's that Georgia Nightcrawler. Excellent fish bait. Anyway, this is how you find them. Go out and dig back under leaves and in dirt. And if you see the dirt, if you see this dirt right here, it looks like it's been, you know, it's like little round pellets and whatever. That's where you can tell too if there's been any worms working in it, because they eat organic matter and actually cause it to turn back into dirt, more or less. It helps with the composting process. Anyway, folks, that's how you find earthworms, night crawlers here in Georgia. Like I say, they're a wonderful fish bait, and it's fun to go out and actually dig and find them too. My grandson loves coming out like this and digging for them. And sometimes you find a lot of them, sometimes you don't. But that's the reason I keep a little worm bed up there, and I come out here occasionally and dig them up and put them in the worm bed, so they'll keep till I need them. But I discovered this several years ago that I had them here on my property. I've done a little research on it, and you can find them anywhere that you have leaves and material piled up and composting. Worms will be attracted to it and get in there, and as long as it's kept slightly moist, they'll stay there and reproduce and become quite plentiful. But it's been dry here in Georgia this year, so it's kind of hurt the reproduction in this area. But anyway, that's the way you find them. On to the next one.